Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this picture?
Jeep creep.
Anybody?
Hello, insurance company? Is my insurance paid up on my Jeep Liberty? Excellent. Good morning. So, what we have today is a very fun one. This is going to be a 2008 Jeep Liberty. There it is. Sky Slider, which is this roof right here that goes all the way forward or all the way back, like a big convertible. Repair. Now, just give you a little backstory. So Chrysler paid this other company, I don't remember what the name was, to produce these Sky Slider roofs. They got in a hurry. I guess they didn't do enough research on them, and well, they're all defective. Chrysler never issued a recall. I've tried contacting the service department at a dealership, and the only thing they have, if you are interested, is a service bulletin, which they do not notify you about. It's only something you would know about if you get your oil changes and stuff at a dealer, which I don't. I think they just lube the track or something, but it's not really a fix. The company that manufactures the Sky Sliders, yeah, they don't manufacture them anymore. I don't know what happened to the company, but I think they went under or something. I don't know. But basically, you cannot get parts for this thing. So you've got a few options. Or at least I've been exploring a few options. I've seen people do crazy things on YouTube, like completely remove the roof and put in a standard Jeep Liberty roof. That's fine if you want to give that up. There is another option similar to that, which is basically remove the roof and buy one that that's not already broken. I picked this guy up at a junkyard. I forgot what I paid for it, but I got a really good deal on it. You could spend $1,000 on these pretty easy. I want to say this one was only like $500 or $600. I'll list it in the details. Now what I'm going to do is what I'm going to try to do is to use this for a parts donor. As you can see here, it has two motors, one to go forward, one to go back. It connects into this controller box here. Just some part numbers, just in case any of this is remotely helpful. Pass test, how you like that? That's funny. There's the hardware that I got from the junkyard. There's the plug. Just uses one plug. You can see they just pulled it off another Jeep that was red in color. This is the seal that sits on the roof right here, and it goes all the way around and kind of snaps in there. This must have been epoxied in, maybe. I'm not sure how. These go through the roof itself, fastened by these nuts. See, the trick is, this has a cable-driven track, and as you can see here, it's not really meant to be taken apart. I'm going to try to open this thing up and see if I can get to it, but the problem we're having is in the track itself. There's like a block that slides in the track, drops down to lock it, and then it pulls open, and it goes all the way that way. There's a block that drops down that way, and it can pull the other way, if that makes sense. Let's just inspect this a little further. Again, some more hardware there. Same deal there. Okay. So the first thing, well, I guess I can show you what it's doing too. That would be probably beneficial. Everybody, too, just a little disclaimer, is going to experience different issues. The one individual that I watched on YouTube, the cable completely came out of its track and was just all over the place. And I don't know if you saw that or not. This thing's got only 100,000 miles on it. This is a 2008. This has been babied. It's like brand new. Yet, we're having these problems. Okay. So, first thing is my wife noticed a noise on the freeway, and then it just kind of stopped working. And you can see right here, I can push it up. It's not tensioned. It's all the way in the closed position, but the traveler is not tensioned at all. So let's go ahead and try to open this. I'm gonna open it the other way. Oh, I wanted to go the other way. No, I can't because the thing's messed up. Which is going to be really interesting. And you can see it tensioned a little, not a lot. I can drag it a little bit. Maybe I can drag this open. Let me set this down here. Well, that ain't happening. Let's take a look. Let's see if I can see anything useful here. So there's those screws. Okay, this is repairable. I don't know, they're Torx, so we can take it apart. I mean, I could have my ways if I had to, but really we need to get the back to slide open as well. Man, this is a pain. This is a little windscreen thing that pops up. Yep, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I got ours open. You can see this is the back of the Jeep here. You can see in the track, the thing that I was talking about, there's a little block that drops down there and locks it. It releases and slides with the roof. But on this side, there's this guy right here. It's like a plastic piece on a metal bar, and it's not supposed to be there. after a lot of testing, I took it and plugged in the new roof that I bought from the junkyard. Set it carefully on top of the old roof and tested the plug. Opens and closes really well. 5-star emergency going on. As you can see, the roof is tensioned really well. The only problem is it's very dirty. So guess what? Boom! Super clean to the rescue. I'm gonna super clean this, a little 50-50 with water and super clean. I'm gonna use a brush, scrub the heck out of this. The first thing I'm gonna do is take and clean the seal here. As you can see, the former color car there was red. Just by stripping it like that. I'm going to carefully clean it. First round of clean is done, and just to give you an idea how well Super Clean works, my water is black, and all I did was run a sponge and a little bit of Super Clean over that canvas top, and yeah, that's what you get. So I'm going to do another round of this with clean water, see what we get. Okay, round 2. Still dirty water. That's with another heavy duty scrub. More Super Clean, more sponging. Did a little brushing this time. Gonna rinse some more with more clean water and see if we can't get that bucket to stay clear on the third round. Okay, third round of cleaning. Water's not black, just a little bit gray, which I'm gonna call it good at this point. Now I'm gonna air out the like so. Let that set for a couple hours while we work on the rest of the roof. Okay, next step while this is drying, we need to remove these guys from the inside. I'll need to pull the headliner down a little bit more. And let's see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of those. Right? Yeah. Alright. So, got most of the headliner removed. As you can see in here, I didn't want to pull it all the way out. I did have to take off the handles there. You can see the airbags in there. I forgot this has side curtain airbags. It's kind of cool, huh? Never seen what a side curtain airbag looks like. But
There it is. It must shoot maybe out that. I don't know how they work, because the headliner, you know, it doesn't have like a breakaway thing like dash is how they're soft. It's like a foam headliner that's on a hard plastic, so it doesn't break through it. I don't know. Anyway, so we got those two handles. There were a couple D-rings in the back that I had to remove. We're gonna have to remove the visors and the center light thing, I think, to get the headliner to come down more. Okay, carefully pulling down the headliner because I don't want to detach all that. There is that nut. So we got two. One, two. And these two in the corners right here are really tricky, but I got this one. These nuts aren't on that tight. And then the next ones are going to be easier. This is like over the door or the window. So there's one right there I took off. And I think I counted 13, right? So once these are all off, then we're going to start prying up the seal on the top. Alright, so we got all the nuts off. There are 14 in total. They are a size 10 metric. Just a good reference, the kit on the driver's side rear, there's a clip that goes there and a plug that goes there. So you just, you know, slide that off and then unplug the plug, and now the roof is fully disconnected. Well, the sunroof, I should say. Just pull that through. Another clip right there. Let me get my tool, maybe. Nope, got it. Just gonna be careful not to break it. And now we're just going to start removing the seal. Seal on this thing, which you can probably see from the other one, is a two-part seal. It has an inner and an outer seal. I got it pulled up a little bit here. I just did this by hand. So you just pull this up all the way around, and then you'll expose where it's actually connected to the roof. I believe it's glued down, so I'm going to pull this seal up all the way around, and then you know, try to get that inner seal started. Here we have it. A whopping total of 3 packs of plastic shims that had 3 in each. So that's 9 shims. Oh, they were expensive. They were 15 bucks a pop. So I switched to wood shims because I had to shim every square inch of this thing. 12 pack wood shims ran about $1 on sale. I went through, let's see, I went through 13 packs of shims with 12 shims each for a grand total of 154 shims, 1 per every freaking inch. I can't even begin to think of the amount of mechanical advantage being applied here to break the dang seal. It is absolutely ridiculous. Even with all these shims in, part of the seal is still touching in some places. I'm sure holding this down somewhat. This has been a complete pain in the butt. first thing you're going to want to do to get a good seal is to clean the old black seal. You can see it goes all around. Get it as smooth and clean as you can. The thing that I found that worked the best, just this little Harbor Freight razor, and if you hold it at this angle, it just cuts right through it real easy. So I'm going to take and polish and clean this now, and then get the other roof lined up. And then what I'm going to do is have some shims to keep the roof up high enough. To put glue down, real heavy glue bead. I'm going to use, I couldn't think of what to use. I was going to use an RTB silicone sealant because I use it on the boat a lot. But I don't know how, yeah, I guess it's good for winter, but I saw this. The Max Strength Glue Clear. Yeah, I can't even say that. Gorilla Glue Clear. And it's repositionable, gap filling, super clear, works underwater, all weather, and it handles just about every surface you can think of. So 100% waterproof. So it should work good, but that's the plan. Well, there we go. Sky Slider's installed and she's working great. If you know what you're doing and you do it the right way, you could probably get this done in a day, maybe. Took me almost 2, whole weekend shot. But yeah, looks good, works good. Brand new car.